For those of you who have never listened to the podcast before or ever seen me or know me, I'm a bit of a He-Man Masters of the Universe fan.
Oh,
Just
God, here we go.
So He-Man Masters of the Universe is still rocking and rolling. You can go to MattyCollector.com to check out all the new figures that they're making, or even better, He-Man.org to check out all the cool day-to-day information. But one of the coolest new things going on right now, if you search out Under the Influence, Masters of the Universe, it's an art gallery exposition.
Oh, that's neat.
Of all kinds of artists who were inspired to do pieces based on Masters of the Universe. You got everything from the horrible to the sublime. Barry, you want to check it out?
No.
What are you doing? Come on, check it out. It's really awesome.
He-Man, ladies and gentlemen, stands for homoerotic man.
Oh,
yes.
Look it up.
No. I'm not going to ruin my computer with that shit.
It's funny stuff.
Yeah, it's funny. No.
Oh, boy. Anyway, look it up. Under the Influence, Masters of the Universe. Some really cool pieces. If you're a fan of Masters of the Universe or She-Ra, you will enjoy it.
Cool.
I'm a fan of She-Ra because I liked the fact that little girls would watch that and would get into geek stuff like that, and it's one step from there to Gem to liking the stuff that we like.
Well,
is that how you got to where you are?
Man.
Maybe that's how I also wear dresses.
There could never be a She-Ra.
Out my vagina.
There could never have been a She-Ra without He-Man. Look up Under the Influence. There's some really cool She-Ra inspired pieces.
Oh, here I go. I'm looking it up. Oh, wait, no, my fingers aren't doing it.
Oh, boy.
Enjoy.
Why do we have him on computer when he's? What are you doing? Were you searching maps? What are you doing?
I'm doing work on the site while you're talking about He-Man because Snorefest He-Man boo.
You're working on the site during the cast
while he's talking about He-Man. I was just looking up some other news.
Oh boy, look up the thing I'm talking about.
No!
Speaks my language. No!
Do what Paul say. Paul make demand.
It hurts
Do
my
now.
hair.
I refuse.
That hurt my ear. Visceral's executive producer Jonathan Knight revealed his desire to do yet another video game adaptation of a literary classic. Quote, Macbeth, the game, is something I've been thinking about for years, Knight told Industry Gamers. Quote, but now I think the emotional quality that games are achieving and the value level of acting and sound work makes it possible.
Macbeth, the game.
Knight seems to believe that a game adaptation of William Shakespeare's Macbeth would require a bit more deft than what we've seen out of Dante's Inferno thus far. Quote, Dante is much more of a violent interpretation of the poem, for example, Knight explained. Macbeth would be great, though. There are witches and a supernatural experience, along with plenty of intrigue and murder. But it seems we won't be seeing Visceral's interpretation of Macbeth anytime soon. The team is busy working on Dead Space 2.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that, because Dead Space was great. But shouldn't they call it the Scottish game? Because I don't want my system to be corrupted.
To get hit by a sandbag?
Nor do I wish to have to spit in a corner and turn around 3 times every time I boot up my Xbox.
Isn't it crazy how pervasive that is in the theater?
It's legit, man. It's legit.
Listen to you.
The fact that you spoke it out loud in a venue where we do shows of a nature blows my mind. But that's okay. This is not a theater.
Macbeth.
Okay,
see, now
great.
Nothing is going wrong at all. See? It's perfect. Nothing happens when you say it.
Why don't they make a game based off of Macbeth?
That
Electric Boogaloo?
Hamlet 2?
Wasn't that the...
Hamlet 2.
Okay.
Hamlet 2. Oh, I'm sorry. I mixed up my Shakespeare.
I would be curious to see the plot of Macbeth 2 would be at this point.
Oh, boy.
I mean, if they can make a Hamlet 2,
The Scottish game.
Law number 4. Thou must try to convince your significant other to name the child after a character of nerdy importance.
True.
If thou art cut from the cloth of the nerd tribe and have managed to breed and bringeth into the world of Landos and Anakins and the Kal-Els.
What do you got?
I've always told Ann, I don't want to have kids, but if and when we ever do, its middle name is going to be Skeletor. That's all there is to it.
You have kids now.
Because nobody would ever, it doesn't have to use the name.
I used to all Skeletor and Mattingly
Yeah,
Jr.
wouldn't that be hilarious?
That's awesome. I used to work with somebody that their
Name
kids
was
were
Skeletor?
named after Star Trek characters.
Oh, well, that's cool.
So. Nice.
I will say, back when I was entertaining the thought of having children in my younger days, I did fully plan to name my firstborn son Nicholas Fury Bristow.
There you go.
So, yeah.
That would have been awesome.
Hey, you named your Roomba Mrs. Garrett.
That is true. Law 15, the fanfic rule.
Oh, boy.
Thou must not be the nerdiest person in the room. The one nerd that even the other nerds are scared to be around.
Damn it.
If your obsession causes you to lose a job, significant other, or cause harm to yourself, get some fucking help.
I refer you to Buttertooth.
Oh, buddy. Oh, Swollar. Wherever you are on Earth or in...
I Rubble Picardo. I love you.
Have you tried the Szechuan sauce?
We all got
Put
one.
the Szechuan sauce on it.
You know,
I'm the bird of prey.
Oh my god! I want to propose something for all of us right here. Let's find out who among us is nerdiest.
No, please.
Not today.
I don't think you could adequately qualify that.
Well, then let's
each of us have our own speciality.
Let's try and figure that out.
Each of us have our own speciality.
That's true.
No, we each have our own specialty, but depending on how deep we are into it, like if
on
there
any
are
given
two
day,
nerdy
any
things,
one of us
and I'm
is
into
the
both of them,
nerdiest.
and you're only into one of them, but you're into that one way more than I'm into both of them, I say that you're nerdier than I am.
I masturbate with a Freddy glove.
That's not nerdy. That's just fucking disturbing.
That's dangerous.
Yeah. You cut your
Holy
wiener.
smokes.
You have to be kind to yourself.
Yikes. Be kind. Yee.
Genteel.
Oh.
This goes again into the category of things about my roommate I don't wish to know.
Did you ever hear any noises from the other room? Ooh, ooh, ow! Ooh, ooh, ow!
I've
shit!
heard a number of noises from that room I don't care to hear again.
Ooh, ooh.
One of you had a Freddy knife.
There's a sandwich in your butt.
Freddy glove.
Dateline Hollywood, hello. No, Deadline Hollywood reported that the latest superhero reboot will be The Man Without Fear, Daredevil. And David Scarpa, writer of The Last Castle and Fox's The Day the Earth Stood Still, will be scripting.
It's a little too soon to be rebooting this
to
shit.
remake Daredevil, why not remake Citizen Kane? I mean, come on.
That's not even funny. not even remotely.
I don't like
Your
it.
sarcasm is lost on our audience, sir. No, I
didn't even see that movie.
They're doing it now.
Daredevil didn't see it either because he's blind.
I didn't see it either.
Disney.
I never saw Daredevil.
Because it's butthole.
That's what I hear.
We hear it so much. Well, when you make the Kingpin a giant black dude, I get an inkling that you didn't read the comics too often.
This is true.
My first suspicion is, sniff, sniff. Someone who don't know what they doing is here.
Well, what's your excuse for Nick Fury now being black?
That is
That
the
is part of
ultimate
the comic.
Yes, I know it
That's
is.
legit, and
That's-
they
yeah,
made
that's
him.
in Marvel.
That's like the way.
But
that
the same argument could be made for having Kingpin.
No.
Is-
No. Now, and here's the thing. All
right, here we go.
It's the ultimate. It's the
See,
ultimate.
this is, okay,
universe.
ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what happens in our discussions all the time. I get cut off. I'm not given proper hearing out of my opinions. So I'm going to let Paul continue because I'm not going to make another comment on this one.
No. No, you threw that on the gauntlet. You say you got more to say. Please continue, Jeff.
No, Paul has a complete...
No.
I can see him chomping at the bit. He wants
Listen,
to...
I am running this goddamn show. He will have his moment. This is your time.
All I'm saying
the floor is yours, sir.
All I'm saying is that it's not without precedent in any of the comic book movies that they make minor alterations to the characters. What is the problem with having Kingpin being black as opposed to Nick Fury or any other major characters? It says it happens. They make minor alterations. I'm not saying it was a great movie because, quite frankly, it was crap. And then, of course, we got the Elektra spinoff, which was even worse. I'm just saying.
Sorry. Go on.
Why is that any worse than any other character? Why is Kingpin got your ire so much?
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Wait. Are you?
I'm willing to hear the response.
I'm interject this
All
point
right,
of order. It was not just that they turned him black, like they inverted the film or something. He was also not really the Kingpin as he was in the comics. Paul, he's nodding his head. I'm sure you can expand on that.
Well, I didn't see the movie.
I did
all the way through. I've seen
did
pieces of it,
and I wish I could.
I saw that.
It.
I saw a little bit of that final fight between those two.
Here's my biggest problem: is he didn't see the movie all the way through.
Right.
Well,
I did, and it was terrible.
Okay.
However,
terrible rendition of the Kingpin. No matter if he was black, blue, gray, green, transparent, it was terrible.
Race wouldn't really come into it. I think actor selection was number one mistake.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's just not the right guy to play the Kingpin. Yeah. Number two, if you're going to select to make him black, that's cool. But, like, Black Nick Fury has an eye patch.
Right.
Served in the military, and is the leader of S.H.I.E.L.D.
And is also been in the comics.
And is a badass. He's not too many degrees off from old school Nick Fury. This Kingpin was just a black dude who wore suspenders and fought. He wasn't extremely morbidly obese, giant to the point of craziness. Like, if they wanted to really tell me that they were reading a comic book, they could have had Michael Clark Duncan, but he needed to be in a fat suit.
Yeah. Okay,
because he's not big enough to be the
Kingpin. Is not so much fat as he is so loaded
he's
with muscle.
muscular,
it's ridiculous.
but he's
a big,
huge.
bulky
he didn't
guy.
act like the Kingpin does.
No.
That's the thing that got me.
I was going to say, Michael Clark Duncan is a big, strong guy,
But
so I don't
Kingpin
see...
He's not
big.
nobody.
I didn't watch that film for Daredevil.
He's
I didn't watch
disproportionate.
that film for Elektra. I certainly didn't watch that film for fucking Bullseye. I watched it for the Kingpin because I'm a big Punisher fan.
Big Pun. See, now if Big Pun was still around, he could have done it. They could have had Big Punisher be the Kingpin, but he died of a heart attack.
Because, see, I wanted to see the Punisher versus the Kingpin. I got to see the Punisher be the Punisher in Punisher Warzone. God, like that film. But there was no Kingpin. Well.
The Transformers license does now include GoBots, so...
Really?
GoBots are Transformers.
Well, you get the idea,
now.
though. I remember going to the flea market with my mom.
Are we going to see Psykill in the Bayformers 3?
That would be great.
You know what I want to see is that car. What was that car called? That weird transgender car?
Kit?
No.
Oh, in the old GoBots cartoon?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Psykill's partner.
Yeah.
The second in command of the evil ones.
The Turbo...
I have no clue.
The Ferrari?
No, the purple one.
What?
The purple transgender. Look it up there.
Yeah.
Purple transgender car.
I'm not going to look up GoBot transgender car.
It'll come up. It'll show that face. And it had the creepiest voice. It was all like, Psykill! You and I are going to do some mean stuff.
Okay, I just look up GoBot and transgender, and I come up with transgendered robot people. It's just... not right. I'm going to stop looking this up right now. I am going to.
It's amazing the pictures.
I've reached the end of the internet.
It's amazing the pictures you get when you type in transgender, isn't it?
Isn't it great?
Transgender GoBot. You're like, whoa! Holy smokes!
Fanfic.
No.
What? What is its name?
No, I don't know.
Come on, look it up.
No.
I'm looking.
She has a name.
Okay.
It's
So
like Christine or something.
We had Leader
Christine?
1, Psykill.
Yeah.
Oh, the GoBots were from 1986.
Wait, where'd the rest...
Wow.
Oh, here we go. Psykill,
Tank, Fitor,
Vitor,
Coptor.
Vitor, because he was a
Vitor?
fighter jet.
Vitor,
Coptor.
Yeah.
I had
Loco,
Turbo. That was crappy.
Spacey, which is the space shuttle.
Dumper.
Turbo,
Dumper.
which was a car.
Dumper.
Buggy Man, which was a dune buggy.
Dumper.
Dumper and Pumper. Dumper. Dumper was a dump truck. Pumper was a fire engine.
Well, I think I saw this porn.
You get
Dozer.
first you pump her, then you dump her.
Do-
You don't
Dozer
dump
the-
her, then pump her.
Dozer the bulldozer.
Yep.
Hands Cuff, which was the
A handcuffs.
Hands Cuff, like HANS.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul,
Cuff.
look at this
There
face.
it
was- it was
This is
the
the face of
police
someone
car.
who no longer gives a shit.
There was
Hands
Pooper,
Cuff.
the sanitation truck.
No, who else? These are great names.
Spooger.
What was
the
her
list
name?
goes on. Dive, Slicks,
Her name
Blockhead,
was Hishi.
Road Ranger,
I don't know what.
Oh, God.
Royal
really?
T, Spoiler, Crasher, Screwhead, Blaster, Crane
Where was the
Brain.
spoiler?
It might have been Spoiler.
Spoiler was a
Spelunker?
Lamborghini Countach LP 500S.
There you go.
That might have been it.
Joy.
I can't tell.